Back.
Woohoo! Sorry about that, you guys.
Internet hiccups.
Yeah, this is, as it turns out, the internet sometimes has issues.
I blame Dracula.
What's your ISP, Andrew?
What's that?
What's your ISP?
Comcast.
That's what I thought.
Unfortunately. Generally, honestly, they're usually okay. It's just every now and again we have outages that last either 10 minutes or half the day.
Yeah.
That happens about maybe once every other month, thereabout.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that must have been one of those, I guess. But other than that, everything's okay now. So I'm running around as Dracula. I completely forgot what I was even doing.
I couldn't figure it out, and I've been watching the whole time, so I don't know.
But I will continue to trek forth as Dracula and figure it out.
Cool. Yeah. Google has announced recently that it is expanding its efforts to more cities, including... It's weird, but for some reason where I live...
Ooh.
So, I live in North Carolina in the Research Triangle, and it's it kind of makes sense that they'd expand to Raleigh or Durham or something, but they are expanding to Carrboro, which is maybe my favorite thing that they're managing. Yes, no, I for one welcome our new electronic overlords. I just want whatever I can do because I'd love to host and stream some stuff here, but. There are issues with connections here. I'm going to do what I can. I'm going to suck it up, pay through the nose to Time Warner, which will be Comcast soon, and see what I can do to host some stuff. But gigabit Ethernet would be the best streams. You guys, you want the best streams? Then tell Google to get moving here. I think that's what you want in life, is for me to stream better to you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Sound great.
But anyway, so we're back. So, Andrew, when last we spoke, you were talking about, story add-on content.
Yes. So, my last New Game Plus was all about expanding narrative in games with DLC and whatnot. And I kind of touched upon the good and the bad. Mostly bad, but I kind of at the end I'd like to say we've come a long way since then. So I mean, do you want me to kind of go off on a tangent about this right now? I can.
Could. I think it's interesting because it's not new necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more throwaway now than it used to be.
Yes, that's true.
The first sort of examples of this are the big PC expansion packs to things, I'd say mostly in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, it's crucial. The first game is the first part of the story, and each add-on is the main story. But now it feels like they're not doing that. Anything that's add-on is it has to be fluff. It has to be side events and things like that.
Which that's a respectable way to approach it, because then people who don't want to pay extra for that content don't feel like they're missing anything. But people who want to see more of those characters or that universe or whatever what have you, they can get a little side story. And if it's bad, then guess what? It won't impact that main narrative. And if it's good, then it's just something extra for people to enjoy who like the main game.
Yeah, I think the main change has been in motivation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I think now it's a way to be making games is expensive, so we need to find a way to get more money out of this product. Whereas it starts in the same way back in the old days, making games is expensive, but it's more we want to make a new game without all the expense. We want to still tell another story, the sequential story, but we don't want to build a whole new engine and game, Right.
Yeah.
So it was that kind of thing, but now you rarely see that stuff. The closest thing I guess we come to that is kind of a Fallout New Vegas situation, where it's reusing a lot of the systems, Yeah,
exactly.
And I guess the kind of Assassin's Creed 2 trilogy is also similar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's we're going to reuse some of this stuff, but it's in a different context now. Like, it's not like an add-on. Though, I mean, I don't know. It is. I guess we're going back to some of that when we see stuff like Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, like as like a standalone DLC thing.
That is basically almost like a direct sequel to the events of Assassin's Creed 4, although it doesn't, specifically follow the same main character. It's kind of like it's both a side story and a direct continuation. Which, is a good way to handle it. I'm not having luck with these rats here.
I was going to say, this seems bad and also not Castlevania.
It's, guiding rats through vents is not what I think of when I think of Castlevania either. For some reason, I did this really well the first time, and now I'm just for some reason I am having trouble controlling these rats. Thankfully, there's an infinite number of rats that continue to be near me, so I can just keep killing them until. No. There were a finite number of rats, and they all died. Sorry, rats. I'm just trying to. This is me trying to figure out exactly what I was trying to do. I have a door I need to get through. And I need to find out how to open it. And I'm trying everything at this point. So I apologize. This is probably even less exciting than it was before. But now I'm just kind of.
I don't know. I think repeatedly dying as a rat is a pretty good strain. So.
Yeah,
there's that sense of like conflict,
Dracula just doesn't care about rats. He's there. He can sacrifice all these rats. It's no big deal.
He treats them like vermin.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? Come on, Dracula.
All right.
Yeah.
It would be really easy for you to get through this if you had like some sort of walkthrough, right?
You're right.
Yeah.
I think I might have figured out exactly what I need to do. Maybe.
Yeah.
But it's.
Hey, Andrew, don't feel bad if you need to use the walkthrough, man. No shame.
So, Henry, you wrote something that is actually going live on the site later this week.
Correct. This was about walkthroughs, and I know pretty much everybody who plays games as a hobby or a passion or whatever has a pretty strong opinion about themselves and whether they should use a walkthrough or not. Sort of gone through different phases in my life. So when I was younger, I would never use walkthroughs. Obviously, before the internet, they weren't as readily available as they are now.
But the thing is, like, then it was like players' guides.
Players' guides,
yeah. And, like, those were like cool pieces.
Yeah, exactly. They were like. They had usually like a whole bunch of illustrations that you couldn't find in the game, or like maps that
like
you couldn't find in the game.
And it was less like at this point do this, at this point do this, and more like just like a helpful guide. It gives you the resources to do it yourself.
Yeah, I agree. It's more sort of like an art show almost with the game, or
but now it's like, oh well, I found in like a text only file on the internet that has like the step-by-step button inputs.
Yeah, this is exactly what you need to do. So, and some games, anyway, so that was me, when I was younger, and then, it sort of changed to, okay, well, I'll use them if I'm really, really stuck, but I'll keep trying on my own, because I know that it can be pretty satisfying to figure out a puzzle or a tough boss or whatever on your own, and it's nowhere near satisfying to get someone else basically to do it.
Right. But I think there are different types of games, and this is what you brought up, and I'll let you talk a little more about it, but, like, for example, I would never, ever, ever use a walkthrough on something like Portal.
No.
Where, like, that's the whole point of playing.
Whole point, exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a story there, but, like, really, like, if you're not doing this... If you get really, really stuck, fine, but, like, generally the thing is that you're figuring out a puzzle, right? But, like... You brought up Tactics Ogre, I think, is a perfect example of, like, there's just this obtuse stuff where you can just mess up early. Like,
I'd wished...
Yeah, it's almost like the Hitchhiker's Guide text adventure problem of, like, you didn't pick up the toothbrush 4 hours ago, so you're going to lose kind of problem.
That's right, so you're screwed, yeah. So now I'm at a point where, I'm trying to play as much games as I can, but not as much time. I will use walkthroughs, really, like you said, Graham, depends on the game. So for a game like Tactics Ogre, I really wish I had used a walkthrough. Like you said, I missed a ton of cool characters. When I beat the game, I looked up all these videos, and I thought, man, these guys' armies are way cooler than mine. Like, where did they find all these people? Like, oh, you could save him? I didn't know that, and it just sort of it more frustrated me that I didn't use a walkthrough in that case.
Yeah.
Whereas, like you said, some games like a game I'm really hyped out about, like South Park, for example, or another RPG or something like that, like Final Fantasy 15. I'm going to do my best not to use a walkthrough. Games like Zelda don't really, because the appeal changes. But with a game like that, like if I ever play Fire Emblem Awakening, or if there's
so you mentioned that, but I was just going to tell you that one's actually pretty straightforward.
Really?
You just have to notice, basically, if you don't want to miss characters, all you need to do is, like, when you start a battle, go through, and if there's a named enemy who isn't the boss, like who isn't the marked boss character,
right? You can
try to talk to that person.
Man, that
with
part
your
with the wires is really stupid. Sorry.
No, whatever. You just you're bad at video games.
Yeah, I really am. I really am. Also, now I just realized I don't have to go here yet. Oh, now I gotta go through the wires again. Anyway.
But yeah, but like something like Tactics Ogre, where it's just like nothing is marked, everyone's named, like But yeah, I mean, there's stuff that's kind of crazy. The one game I think was like the best for using walkthroughs is did either of you ever play Golden Sun Dark Dawn?
No, that is the one I haven't played.
I played I beat the first Golden Sun, but I didn't play any of the others.
Yeah, but for that one, like for example, there are the Djinn that you collect, that give you all of like your powers and stuff. There is like a halfway point that's like a point of no return, and you miss them.
Oh, I've heard about this. Yes.
So, like, I wouldn't look up anything in that game like how to defeat bosses or anything, but like there's a guide out there. Yeah, Chris Ingersoll's in the chat, and yeah, I know he's familiar with this. But there's a guide out there that is just like, here is the next Djinn to look for, and here is like the minimum amount of information you need to know to not walk by it. Right now, so it's just
that's quite useful.
Once it's like, for example, like once you get the newest whatever, once you complete the task on the mountain, like be on the lookout on the right for a hidden path or something. Like it's just to get those, and like then you still play the game as normally, but you don't mess yourself up by losing power for the rest of the game.
That's a good point. I reminded of Lost Odyssey, and that I would recommend everybody play. It's one of my favorite games. Absolutely use a walkthrough just for the short stories, so you don't miss those. A lot of them are pretty obvious, but they don't. You're not ruining the game. Just make sure you don't miss those. So in that game, I used to walk through for that and nothing else, and I had a great experience.
Yeah, I think honestly, if I use walkthroughs for basically for extra stuff, for side stuff. Like if I'm playing an RPG and I want to find, let's say, for example, a Suikoden game, and I want to find all the characters.
If you want to find a Suikoden game, then I'm sorry, that's gonna be difficult.
You may need a walkthrough. You may need a walkthrough to find a Suikoden.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, like, just
if you take the wrong turn anywhere, you're not gonna get Suikoden 2.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's very missable.
Or just Suikoden in general these days.
Well, the first one's on PSN.
Yeah, I know. I miss that series. I'm just gonna be sad now for a second.
Okay.
Sadness.
Are you using walkthrough right now, Andrew, to play this game?
No, I should be. I probably. You know what? At this point, I might.
No.
Somebody's
you're like
probably already written one. It's been out.
You're like an hour in. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. There's no walkthroughs exist. I know. I'm just kidding.
I know. I'm deathly serious. I bet someone has a walkthrough already.
Yeah, probably at least part of one at this point.
People are crazy.
I feel like I'm missing something obvious that I did before, and now I can't figure out how to do it again. So that's my conundrum right now. So I'm going to continue to be rats.
Sure. Rat. I don't know what to say.
Why do you have to turn into a rat? I'm confused.
So I can go through these
events. Why can't you be a bat?
So you can
be a bat in an event.
I just don't understand why Dracula has to turn into a rat.
Rats
so you can go. I guess rats can. Yeah.
I mean, again, like a bat would be able to like fly over the obstacles in the event, and like it'd also be a bat. And
Andrew, your jumping skills as a rat are pretty solid to me.
I've been practicing as you can.
Oh, look at that! The rat explodes in a shower of blood. What a surprise!
This game has blood.
Apparently,
I never noticed.
Yeah.
I thought it was rated E. My mistake.
E for everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone would enjoy this game.
Everyone
Everyone.
and anyone.
I don't think this is true. But yeah, so okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
So now we've gotten into like actual games we're releasing,
Oh yeah.
and it's not going to stop again.
Oh yeah.
Ever.
So is there anything you'd like to ask me while I have a shred of sanity left for this year? Because it'll be gone after this week.
No, I like seeing Crazy Grim.
Man, I don't.
Okay, I have a
It's
question.
rough. Okay.
I mean, we kind of talked about this at the beginning of the year with our most anticipated feature, but let's say
Sure.
for the next 3 months or so,
Okay.
what would you say is the game you are most looking forward to? Both. I'll direct this to both Graham and Henry. Whoever wants to go first.
Well, so we don't have like a lot of information on stuff yet, which is kind of sad. But I have to say, probably. I don't know, because like I'm looking forward to Mario Kart, right? Like I am.
Yeah, Mario Kart
But-
should be great. I hope.
But Sonic was really good. So like I'm looking forward to Mario Kart, but like it's less fervent than it usually is because like I've had good kart racers. But Kirby Triple Deluxe, I think.
Yes, Kirby games are great.
I almost picked up the import version of that, but it has a download play like multiplayer mode, and download play is region locked. So yeah.
So how about you, Henry?
Yeah.
Just trying to think.
Is it South Park?
It's probably going to be South Park. I should. I'm still trying to finish up my backlog, and I'm getting closer and closer. After the Lightning Returns, it'll be probably South Park and Valkyria Chronicles 2, sort of playing at the same time here and there. Looking forward to both.
As someone who is really, really a fan of Valkyria Chronicles, you should go ahead and play South Park. Like, as soon as it releases. Because
sorry,
like,
yeah. I mean,
I would worry about spoilers.
Your urgings have put it over the top for me, so I'm probably gonna get that. I'm probably gonna get that day one.
Content of the South Park game.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But I would recommend that it is a high-profile title that will be spoiled and will be,
You think people will put spoilers on the internet?
Yeah, I think they will about anything but Valkyria Chronicles 2.
Yeah, I think we're probably safe there. All right, well, those are my next two then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, for me.
I was going to ask, but you didn't give me a second.
Okay. Well, you know what, Graham? Go right ahead.
What? But now I'm no.
Aww.
You know what? Just because you're rude.
Aww. I'm just so distracted by
what
being
is your
Dracula.
third most anticipated game of the next 2 weeks?
My third most anticipated game of the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's what you get.
That's what you
Anyway, Andrew, what is your most anticipated game of the next 3 months?
Do you even have to ask, actually? Now that I think about it. You should know. Come on. You know.
Well, see, here's the thing. I don't know how big you are, like how much you're looking forward to, like, Ground Zeroes. Because, like, it's small and it's not, like, the big game that's coming later. Like, I know you're looking forward to that one.
It's more than enough for me. It's more Metal Gear. After not much Metal Gear these past... I mean, Peace Walker came out since MGS4, but I wasn't a huge fan. Biggest fan of that. But, I don't know.
Yeah, it was Revengeance.
What's that?
Yeah, it was Revengeance.
Oh, yes, well, Revenge, that was a different thing altogether.
It was Revenge with a Vengeance.
Awesome thing, but different thing. Ground Zeroes, definitely, that's the top of my list. And also, probably, I would have to say... Man, you know what? I want to say Titanfall, but I don't have an Xbox One yet, so I can't. I'm not even going to be able to play that when it comes out. So I want to say that, but I can't. I would just be hurting myself to say that.
Are you not going to buy the 360 version?
No, I'm just going to wait to play the Xbox One version. I mean, I'm sure the 360. I've heard the 360 version is potentially okay, but why?
Well, there is a bundle.
Yes, I know. I sadly will not be able to afford it, but
yeah,
I would love to jump on that. I knew that was going to happen, and I was like, that's when I'll get That's when I'll get an Xbox One. Is when they have that Titanfall bundle. That's inevitably going to happen because people aren't buying.
I just didn't think it was going to be launch. Like I thought maybe that was like the holiday bundle, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like the launch, no extra cost.
Well, I think it's just the thing is that Xbox Ones aren't selling as much as PS4s, and
yeah, I mean they're selling pretty well.
Yeah, but Microsoft
not quite as well, but
would love it to sell better. So, yeah. I mean, I guess I would have to say. Oh, actually, you know what? Second game. This is one I'm surprised you didn't say, Graham. Child of Light.
I'm really looking forward to Child of Light,
yeah.
but I'm also trying not to think about Child of Light.
Why is that?
Because that way I'll it seems like if I come into it fresh and without too many expectations, it will be better.
Okay, understandable. So you were not thinking about it, so you will like it, possibly like it more.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the plan.
All right. I guess if I had to pick one and the third one. Just because you said third, even though it's not coming out within the next 2 weeks, it'd be Infamous.
If you're going to do it, you got to do it right. What's the third most anticipated game in the next 2 weeks?
Next 2 weeks, Towerfall Ascension.
Okay.
That would be third.
Wait, what's your first and second most anticipated games in the next 2 weeks? Because Towerfall's pretty great. Though the one thing that's going to stop me from getting that is one, already owning it on the Ouya, and two, not having 4 PS4 controllers yet. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Towerfall's pretty great.
Well, it'll be there when
it's the second best multiplayer game on the Ouya that's coming to the PS4.
When's Bomb Squad coming to the PS4?
I don't know. It should be at some point. Well, it's getting a PC port right now, which I think is going to serve it really well because it really shines with more than 4 people. So being limited to the PS4, it would have problems. But anything that's the thing about the Ouya is you can just plug anything in that you have you can put in a hub, and it supports 8, except for it also has mod support now where you can just input a little command and it takes off the cap of number of players, so you can just put the developer has a video out where I think you got 34 players in or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, but yeah. So when you get the chance to play that, you should play it. But Towerfall's pretty cool. Yeah,
Towerfall seems... I mean, I probably won't get it right away because I also don't have 4 PS4.
Because there are 2 other games in the next 2 weeks that you're anticipating.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, I mean, I guess, you know what? Hey, Titanfall. I said that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get it at launch because obvious reasons, but, that would be number 2. Number 1, man, what else? I mean, South Park comes out, but I'm not a South Park guy, so I won't be checking that out, unfortunately.
Do you find South Park objectionable?
No, I used to kind of like South Park, and then I just stopped watching it, and every once in a while I check it out, and then this just isn't for me anymore. But I get it. I totally get it. I think the game looks cool for a South Park game, but not for me.
I will say that as far as the show goes, I am in the same boat with you on that. As far as the game goes, I will tell you Tuesday morning at 12:01 Pacific.
I don't know what besides. Okay, so help me out here. What else besides Titanfall? Oh, Dark Souls 2 comes out, but I'm not a Dark Souls guy either, man.
Yeah, there's a 3DS eShop game coming out tomorrow.
What's that?
Called Tapping Go.
Oh.
It's from Circle Entertainment. There's Crazy Cats who brought you Bookstore Dream and Witch and Hero.
My favorite games.
You know what? They're actually kind of interesting. But they're all designed with the idea that they're going to be $3 in mind. So they're kind of smaller stuff. But anyway, they are they're doing publishing work on this game that's if you like Picross, maybe you'd like it. It's making a picture, but the directions for what to do are on the squares and you tap things. I haven't played it yet, but it looks kind of interesting. But
sounds neat.
Yeah.
I mean, besides, okay, so there's that. What else?
Yeah.
Anything else noteworthy coming out in the next 2 weeks that we have not mentioned?
I'm trying to think.
I mean, if I wasn't running around the same corridor over and over again, I could look it up on the internet. But
Yeah, let me do a quick check.
You're busy doing that. You got to stay focused, Andrew.
I really don't know. I swear, I swear I found what I needed to do, and then I lost it again.
This game seems really intuitive. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It seems like, you know what? I really like the combat so far. I don't want to badmouth this game too much. I like a lot of what I've played, but this part.
Okay, games.
Go for it.
Professor Layton and the Osborne Legacy comes out on Friday.
I really want to get that.
Yeah.
Chris
I'll get it
was reviewing
and
it for us.
play it. I'll get it and then play it as soon as I open the last one.
You haven't played the last one yet?
I haven't finished playing the Last Spectre yet.
Oh, okay.
So
you know what I did? I just skipped over that one.
It's pretty good, but it's got London Life in it, which means it doesn't end, and I need help. Help me, help! So the Vita version of Hatsune Miku Project Diva F is finally getting a Western release.
Oh boy,
that's happening.
Yeah.
Awesome Knots Symbols coming to the PS4.
Have you played Awesome Knots, Graham? I can't remember. You played that,
yes,
right?
so I played, I believe, yes. I wrote that review for us when it came out originally.
I couldn't remember.
So it's pretty good as like an entry-level MOBA, and I don't really care about MOBAs, so I don't know. It's interesting. It's fun to play. So then, Dark Souls 2, Titanfall,
Stick of Truth, as we've mentioned.
Yeah. Atelier, Eska, and Logi, I guess. I don't know. I know in Japan it's like a play on eschatology, eschatology. So that's supposed to be out. And, Yoshi's New Island.
Oh, yeah.
That's not in the next 2 weeks, but it's in the next 2 weeks and a couple days. Yeah. I'm interested in that one. More so than people who aren't.
I really like the first Yoshi's Island. I haven't liked any of the other. Basically, I haven't liked Yoshi. I don't like Yoshi's Island 2 or Yoshi's Story, and this. I don't know.
I was gonna say, you mean Yoshi's Island DS?
Yes, Yoshi's Island DS.
And then Yoshi's Story wasn't really a Yoshi's Island game.
I know, but
so yeah.
This game looks like Yoshi's Story, so it makes me angry when I see it.
Yeah, I
don't know.
I have seen footage of it on like an actual 3DS screen.
I'm sure it's that. I'm sure it's
trailers.
That like Link Between Worlds thing where it looks a lot better on actual 3DS than it does.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. But then again, I was the guy who didn't like how Mario and Luigi ended up looking in the 3DS. Mm-hmm. You get used to it as the game kind of goes on, but like it was, they really tried something new, and I appreciated them trying to do like hand drawn, like every angle stuff instead of like polygonal things in 3D space. But anyway. So that's what's coming out in the next couple weeks.
We should probably wrap this up because what's actually happening on screen is continues to not be exciting, and I will get past it.
I don't know, Andrew. I kind of like it. There's a lot of hallways and railings.
It's the same hallways, even In case you missed them the first 5 times, they're
it's important. It's important to be thorough.
So our next snack time will probably have less blood in it. Fewer rats.
I mean, I could just play more of this next time. Everyone loves this game.
We probably shouldn't do that.
Okay. I'll just play it on my own time then.
You may just still be stuck in this area.
I will get past this. I will persevere. Dracula is not.
We believe in
by hallways and puzzles.
I think he may be.
The all-powerful Dracula cannot overcome this difficult set of puzzles.
Can the Lord of Darkness figure out which railing to jump on? Tune in next time.
Yep. Anyway, so we'll wrap up this stream. Thanks for joining us. Check out the archives on the site at snackbargames.com.
We will have reviews up for this game, for the new Professor Layton, for Thief, and others coming soon.
I hear there's some review coming Tuesday morning at 12 a.m.
There's
Pacific.
Another review. Yes. Yeah. That's a game we've mentioned several times. We haven't talked about in detail.
Yeah. You're contractually obligated to not do that. Anyway, so check out then, and we will be back with another Stack Time at some point, probably in 2 weeks. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Talk to us on Twitter at SnackBarGames, or any of us, or just comment on the site. Just let us know what you think, and yeah, we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Later.